with the ball. What would they do now? Just go towards me.
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Let's get up in here, man. Let's get up in here. Let's get up in here. Let's touch on a couple things, man. What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? Football is back. We cooking. We live. What's going on, bro? What you mean?
It's on the screen of yours glitching on it. It's like I see a little squirrel.
It's okay. Yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. We got a couple things to get to. First things first, let's go ahead and get to our analysis, man. Watson didn't play horrible. So, you know, we're not going to sit here and act like he just lit it on fire. He didn't light it on fire. There was nothing uber exceptional about the performance. What I will say is that I was happy to see him get out there and look healthy, make it through a game. It's preseason. He's playing against the second unit. But the guy early on was making the safe passes. His timing seemed good, right? That's the good. That's the good of it. Now, my takeaways, my negatives for Watson, as far as what I saw out of Deshaun Watson in his first half start. What I saw from Deshaun Watson, he did have, and Coach Monken alluded to it already, he had 2 pre-snap issues, right? So he had a couple of times pre-snap, things were looking a little bit funky. Then we also had a delayed game as well, right? We also had, as far as we talk about turnovers, he had a strip sack. His pocket field started to tail off to me. What's going on, Irvin Reed? How you doing? Salute to you. Deshaun Watson's pocket field started to tail off to me towards the end of the game or end of the first half that he was in. What I mean by his pocket presence is he started to seem like he was feeling a little bit of those phantom rushes, started to move out of a clean pocket or not really seem to have a good feel of where to go in the pocket. Also, that 2-minute drill in the second quarter for Deshaun Watson was absolutely atrocious. That was a terrible 2 minutes. So, you know, you started off strong and then it kind of tailed off. In the end of that second quarter, I really saw a lot of the same things that we've seen from Deshaun Watson as far as through his tenure in Cleveland. I mean, it looked the same there. Shouts out to him. He came out. He looked healthy. Okay, let's get to Shedeur Sanders. What did I see from Shedeur Sanders? I saw the same things we've been seeing in camp. I saw the footwork start to look better, right? Okay, we got somebody in here. Jermaine, what's going on? I just started watching you live. Before you go any further, I've seen a lot of folks saying bad things about Watson to boost Shedeur. We can't do that. Watson looked good, but I expected more from Shedeur. Hey, let me cook. Let me cook. Go ahead and listen. Tap in. So if you would have heard, I mean, I just talked about Watson, and I told you, I didn't think he played horrible. I didn't think he looked horrendous. I didn't think he looked absolutely inept. What I'll say, once again, that first quarter, he started off strong. He seemed comfortable. He was accurate in the short and intermediate range. Once again, he never threw a pass over 12 to 15 yards. So on all analysis, we have to keep things accurate. He never threw a pass over 12 to 15 yards. But in the short game, early on, he seemed comfortable. He was making the safe passes, right? When we talk about that second quarter, performance started to tail off. In my opinion, I started to see some of those same things. We talk about his feel in the pocket, phantom rushes, you know, kind of running in the sacks, things of that nature. Started to rear his head. Those passes across the middle where I told you he struggles when he's eluding the rush and then tries to make a pass across the middle. We saw that in the 2 minute. It didn't look horrible. It didn't look horrible, but it did not look what you would expect from a 10-year vet. Shouts out to Jermaine. You said I wasn't saying you said that. I was saying I've seen people doing that. Yeah, we can't do that. This is why we're here, man. This is why this is the difference, man. This is why this is the difference media. Because Shedeur fan or not, whether I support Shedeur or not, we're going to give a clear, unbiased opinion as far as what's going on. So shouts out to you, and I appreciate you being in here. Let's stay in here and let's cook, because I would like to have some of your points as well. When we talk about Shedeur Sanders, the turnover, you can't have it, right? I thought up until the turnover, he was on course to outplay Deshaun Watson. I like what he was doing as far as pushing the ball. The footwork looked clean. Sometimes last year when we saw Shedeur Sanders operate in the pocket, especially with the short screen game, things of that nature, his feet were happy feet. He was moving all over the place, didn't look good. I saw him look clean. I saw the footwork look precise. Now, what I don't like from Shedeur Sanders, that interception. Whether that's a miscommunication from him and the wide receivers, doesn't matter. The wide receivers, I don't care about it. The quarterback, at the end of the day, is responsible for the interception. So that interception goes on Shedeur. Another thing I'll say is those 2 passes batted. Shedeur has to work on maybe tightening up that release a little bit, getting it out a little bit quicker, maybe something of that nature, because he does seem to get a lot of passes batted, right? I don't know. To me, I didn't see anything horrible from Shedeur. So at that same point from you, Mr. Jermaine, I would like to add to that and say that, the same way people are trying to, bash Watson for his play, which I didn't think he played horrible. I also see people trying to bash Shedeur for the interception, which the interception was unacceptable, but they try and make it seem like he just played absolutely atrocious, and I didn't see Shedeur play absolutely atrocious either. When I saw Shedeur get in, and I watched it, you can go back and check my live. When I saw Shedeur get in, just through the screen with no audio whatsoever, you can see a difference in energy. It just seems more exciting. There's more life in the franchise. I like when Shedeur's out there. That's not taking anything away from Deshaun Watson and what he did, because I thought he put a solid performance out there, and especially with the time that he's missed, I felt like it was a respectable performance from him. But all things being equal, if we're having a quarterback competition right now, I still have to say we're about equal. When I finished my grading, I gave Deshaun a C+, and I gave Shedeur for his performance, a C. And the only reason why he got that C is because of that turnover. I did not like the interception. The interception bugged me. I didn't like it. Now, whether that was his fault or not, as a quarterback, we have to be responsible with the ball. What are your thoughts on Monken not game planning for the Bears, setting them up for failure, it seems like? Honestly, I don't particularly care about game planning for a specific team in the preseason. I care about getting out there and executing our offense. Now, if this was a regular season game and we're talking about we're not game planning for someone, okay, that's a completely different story. Preseason is time for you to get out there and work on all the things you installed. So you're not going to tailor an offense based on trying to beat the Bears defense, any of that. You want to get in and run your base offense, your base schemes, and get everybody cooking. That's what the preseason is about. Happy Sunday. What's going on, Miss D? What's going on, Miss D? All right, let's go ahead and start this off, man. Let's get this thing cracking. We'll get out of here after that, man. We don't want to see that. Now, boom. Okay, we got 3 down low. If you're not hip, let's go ahead and quickly decipher what I'm talking about when I say 3 down low, right? We got Harold Fannin Jr. here, boom, tight end, and then we've also got our receivers here. Bang, bang. We good to go. Receiver at the top of the screen. So we have 3 down low, 1 up top, right? Tight end, 2 wide receivers here, tailback. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Now, when we talked about Deshaun Watson's performance, one thing I want to touch on is actually the play calling from Coach Monken. We'll see here. When we started out this opening drive for Deshaun Watson, it seems very safe. Run. And boy, did Quinshawn get lit up. I'm not going to lie. Quinshawn, boy, you better bring them pads up underneath you. Let's see this. My gosh. Can Quinshawn bring the... Man, listen. Shouts out to you. I think Quinshawn is a dog. But my Lord, this is linebacker one-on-one. Let's watch this. Let's watch this read and react from this linebacker right here, man. This is absolutely a technician work from linebacker U. This is crazy. Watch this guy here. Okay, so we already discussed it. We got our tight end. Bang. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 down low, 1 up top. This is just a simple run play. Let's see what we can do out of this. Bang. Let's see what's going on. Boom! Oh my gracious. Gracious goodness. Quinshawn Judkins. He got lit up right there. I'm not going to lie. That was crazy. Okay. Second play, right? This is the first drive coming out. Now we got a 2x2 look. We're spreading it out a little bit. We got one tailback in the backfield with us. Let's go ahead and work. Let's see what we're cooking with. Okay, we got motion in. What does that motion do? You can see up here. Boom. You get him right. We got motion in from up here. Motion. Is that going to mean anything for us? Okay, we got run, right? So we got a puller coming around. This is a good run from Q. He bounced it. Almost would have liked to see him keep this up in the hole a little bit right here. What I mean by up in the hole, when we talk about up in the hole, okay, so this play is designed to hit up in this range right here. He was going to get the ball and come across. He's supposed to hit it up in here. He sees whatever he sees as far as the linebackers flowing over the top, so he bounces it. I would love to see him keep that inside and keep it in the alleyway. But, of course, it's still a good run, man. Still a good run. So let's go ahead and keep it cooking. Good run. We got the outside walled off. I mean, right here, you can't tell me that this isn't a good run. I'll take it. But what I will say is look at the play calling right now. We started off with 2 straight runs. We started off with 2 straight runs. We got a 10-year vet. Let's not pacify him. We coming out with a whole nother run? Now, is this a little bit of pacifying? Is this a little bit of coddling? I don't know. 3 straight runs to start him off here is crazy. Let's let him air the ball out a little bit. This is not a good run. Now, let's see what happened on this run play that ultimately caused this to fail, because this is terrible. And I don't like coming out in 3 straight runs. I'll tell you that. That gave me shades of Stefanski. Coming out and running 3 straight runs, I did not like that. Okay, right now, the play is going to be designed. This run is designed to get up in here. This is almost like a pin pull ISO type of lead. You got an ISO, you got the fullback coming. The fullback is going to come get usually first opposite color, right? Now, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Okay, he takes the outside man. 77. I would like to understand why we are blocking our own man's back. Why are we blocking our own man's back right here? Seems like we should get up to the backer right here and give Q an alleyway to slide right through here and possibly have the safety one-on-one. Why are we running into the back of our own man right here? Seems like we're causing a little bit of confusion. We had 3 people in the same spot. Can we not get him here, get him here, get him here, and now let Q work? I mean, that seems a bit crazy to me that we're running into the back of our tight end. And look who made the play. All right, man. So you got the punt. We'll go ahead and get through the punt here. When I look at that drive, that initial drive, man, where's the pass plays at? I know Deshaun Watson hasn't played football in a long time, but holy crap, can we give the guy something to do, a play action or something? I felt like that was babying him. I was talking to myself during the game at this point. I'm like, man, listen, all right, let's not come out and baby him. No, he got to come out and throw the ball. Miss Marie, I see you up in here. Black Pearl, I see you up in here. Brian Johnson, I see you up in here. Okay, look at the defense now. This is your starting defense, right? Your starting defense. Let's see how the starters look. You got an empty look from the Bears. Mind you, this is the twos. This is the twos. Quick out. Tackle by Quincy Williams. No harm, no foul. Rally to the ball, make the play. What I would like to see is them to already have this play call gotten out. One thing I did notice as far as with the defense is them communicating close to the snap, right? When the ball is close to being snapped, I really do not want to see everybody still, hey, we need to do this. It's this, you got him. No, we need to already have this dialed in. So whatever it is as far as getting the play call in earlier, see how everybody's still pointing? Let's go ahead and get this in a little bit earlier. That's one thing I will say about that. Great play by Quincy Williams out there. Just gets outside. That's all you can ask for. That's a great play by him. Okay, play 2. They got 2 down low, meaning we have the 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Looks like also we have 1 at the top. No, we got a tight end at the top as well. So you have 2 by 2. You got a tight end and a split out up top. You have 2 receivers down low. Motion in. Right now, what are we looking at? It's like run. It is run. Rally to the ball, make the play. Let's check it out from this angle. I want to see what our linebackers are doing. Eyes on 42 and 5 here. Let's watch 42 and 5. See Quincy pressing downhill now. That's a great field. 42 is in great position and now bounce back into his gap where he does. And we rally to the football. Simple. I like it. I love it. The first defense comes out looking strong. This is their second team. Okay, empty look right here. This is their second team, but the first team defense came out and looked great. Blanketed coverage should have been picked off. This appears to be a cover 3 type of look. Easy money. Finally, the truth. Deshaun got the Dylan Gabriel. What? He got the Dylan Gabriel playbook, and Shedeur came in the game. They immediately went to a pro playbook, wide open with 5 wide and all that. Tell me Shedeur Sanders is QB1. With him, they can do it all. I did see a difference in the play calling. I mean, I did see a difference in the layouts, just how the plays look. What I will say is we got to execute better. My goodness, KC Concepcion. That guy's lethal. All right, Deshaun Watson, man, this is the second drive. We're coming out here. Let's go ahead and dial him up. Let's see what we're looking at, right? We got 2 receivers up top. Tight end and a receiver down low. First pass of the day. Right, let's see what he saw. Let's see what he saw. Right now, immediately, I'm seeing a clean pocket. Still, a clean pocket. Still, a clean pocket. There is no need to run right now. Let me know, am I overanalyzing? Is there a need to run right now? I believe we could easily step up in this pocket at this point in time. Dump it off then. You're feeling that nervous about it? Dump it off. Dump it off. When I talk about phantom rushes, this is what I'm talking about. When I talk about pocket presence, this is what I'm talking about, right? Where are we going? It looks like we have room to just slide left and make a play. Everybody is still on a man. Let's look at the defensive line. Is anybody broken off of the offensive lineman yet? No. This is good protection. Hey, everybody, let's give a big round of applause to our rookie left tackle. Look what he's doing. A great job. A patchwork offensive line. Granted, we're playing against twos. Is doing the ticket right now. Where are we going? And instead of you running it, why not dump it off here? Where are we going? Now, I told you, he seemed solid. He seemed okay. We're not going to sit here and crap on Deshaun Watson. We talk about pocket presence. Phantom rush. Boy, this is a phantom rush. So we're running out. We're evading a clean pocket for no reason. Either way, it's a 5-yard gain, no harm, no foul, right? Okay, we come back out. Pause. Let's take a look. We got 2 receivers down low. Okay. We've got a tight end up top and a wing up top, right? So you see we have center, guard, tackle, and 2 tight ends up at the top of the screen. Let's see what we come out and do. Motion over. Okay, now this just became 3 by 1. What do we do? Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to take a look right here. Let's look at this gentleman here. Take a quick look at him. Also, let's take a look at the pocket. I mean, the protection seems clean. Now, imagine if we throw this route right here, coming across the middle of the field. This guy certainly can't get to it. This guy has his back turned. This guy has his back turned. If we hit this pocket right here in the middle of the field, the area I say he struggles in, my goodness, we might be off to the races. We just might be off to the races. What's going on? Are we moving and rolling the pocket? Where did we throw that? We just threw a hospital pass. We just threw off of that? Are you telling me off of that? We throwing a... What? What? Let's take a look at our pocket so far. Hey, Fano doing the ticket outside. I appreciate the young man. Look at it. Oh my good, a stonewall out here. Clap it up for your rookie left tackle. Doing the ticket. Doing the ticket. My goodness gracious. Okay, let's talk about it. Right now, if we really wanted to, let's get rid of the ball. If we're feeling a rush, we're feeling nervous about this pocket, which is pretty clean. I mean, we got a lot of space to operate. Thank you, Patchwork Checks Mix offensive line. You guys look all right. Okay, we got a little tiny bit of rush. Okay, we step up in there. Why are we waiting so late? And now we're going to set our guy up to get blasted. Hey, if you the tight end right now, you might have to talk to Watson in the huddle after this one. Bang! Hey, he's like, all right. We're coming back out. Next play, right? All right, let's cook. Let's cook. 2 by 2. Now, this is an actual 2 by 2 set. We got 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Let's cook. What are we going to do? Motion in by Harold Fanning. We're back to pass. We actually got a little bit of pressure this time. Jerry Jeudy. Great route. Everybody's favorite receiver. Hey, shot. How many people talk about Jerry Jeudy? I know we talk about Jerry Jeudy a lot. Seems like he ran a pretty good route right here. It seems like he ran a pretty good route right here. Now, mind you got the Jerry Jeudy option right here. And also, you have a whole nother option open. And if we take a look, top of the screen, right here, we got another option. They brought the pressure from this guy here. So you have this open. You also have this open. This is a pick your poison. You got 2 open options. Let's hit it and keep it moving. Bang! Great pass in the window. Great pass in the window. I'll take that. I'll take that. This is an NFL pass. This was an NFL pass. We'll take this one. This is a good ball. This right here is a good ball. Let's see the pocket. Oh, we feel the rush. Okay, we feel the rush. Offensive line. Let's see if the offensive line picks up the blitz correctly. Q throwing a little chip out there. Okay, we picked up the blitz. Great job. Ball out in stride. The ball is out in stride. This is a great pass from Watson. That's good work. Great catch from Jerry Jeudy off of a great route, too. Shouts out to Jerry Jeudy, everybody's favorite wide receiver. Come out again. This is the same formation now. Everybody wanted to act like it wasn't 5 wide or spread. It was spread. We did see spread. We saw a lot of the same looks, but what I'm telling you is Deshaun Watson was taking the safe passes. It was okay. It was safe. Safe passes. No problem with it. Did he attack past 12 or 15 yards? I don't know. Have we seen it pass beyond the 12 or 15 yard mark yet? No, we haven't. But shouts out to Deshaun Watson. Come on, we're cooking. Motion over by KC. I like KC Concepcion. I really like KC Concepcion, as everybody should. All right, pass. Let's look at the pocket.
Oh, one more thing.
Pocket good. Pocket looks good. Right now, I believe this is going to be a pass to Boston. I remember this one. Off the hitch right here. He's going to hit Boston right here. Okay, that's smooth too. Maybe that's the first option. Nothing wrong with that. Boy, KC coming underneath with all this space right here. KC coming underneath with all this space right here. I like that too, though. Either way, we got Boston coming underneath here on a hitch. Bang! That's a great catch. Great route, great catch. Big body type of work right there. Get up the field, get to it. Get up the field and get to it. That's a good ball. All right, let's see what we're looking at. Let's see what we're looking at. We come out. Freeze. Let's check our pocket. Hey. Somebody shout out the O-line. Somebody shout out the O-line. Now, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, back foot out. That is what you want to see. That's what I talk about when you hit the back foot and release. This is on time, on schedule. This is looking good. You cannot hate. You cannot act like this isn't a good pass. Good ball from Deshaun Watson here. Let's look at the footwork. 1, 2, 3, bang. He's going to hit the back foot and deliver it. 1, 2, 3, bang. Deliver. Good ball. I like it. Let's come out and work. Let's come out and work. Let's come out and work. Okay, boom. Now, this is a little bit of a heavy package. We got a double tight, right? It's still 2x2, but we got 2 tights in. Defense adjusts. They have 7 in the box. This look like good old school football right here. Way too much penetration on the right side of the line right here. Look at the line of scrimmage has been moved. The line of scrimmage has been moved. Hey, we gotta get some track hawk motors, dog. We gotta get up the field. Look, money sign, money. That's where the line of scrimmage is. Goodness gracious, why are we all back? Remember, the money sign is where the line of scrimmage is. Who's the only one holding water? Bottom of the screen right here. Let's get that money sign up out of there. Let's let them work. Once again, Q, I'm going to need you to get a little lower. You be getting stood up, brother. Hey, we appreciate that gift. We appreciate that gift, man. 440 joules. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. What's that? Hand 50 M3 Bull TV. I'm sorry if I messed your name up. I sincerely apologize if I messed that up. We appreciate you. Okay. 74. That, I don't know what we're doing here, but this is a cluster F. This is nothing less than a big cluster F. We can't have that. Can't have that. Forcing Q to have to cut back and try and make something out of nothing here. That's terrible. On the run blocking tip, that's terrible. The whole line of scrimmage has been moved in a negative fashion for us. Not good. And Q got smacked again. You don't want to see Q taking all these hits. I mean, golly, 4 bodies on the ball at one time is ridiculous. All right, we're going to come out in the trips look with a tight end at the top of the screen here. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Motion underneath. Harold Fannin. Let's look at the pocket. Clean pocket. Clean pocket. We got a couple options right here. Oh, man. Couple options right here. What I would love to see, if we're going to check down Charlie at this point in time, give it to the playmaker and let him see what he can do. He has 5 to 6 yards of separation. Allow him to make a play. But, I don't know. Let's see what we do here. I mean, decent decision. It worked out. Okay. Let's check the pocket. Fano doing his thing out there. I love this left tackle. Somebody shout out our left tackle, man. If you're a football guy, be a football guy then. I love what the rookie is doing today. So far, our rookie on tape is putting in a freaking clinic. Good job. Look at the pocket. We got a clean pocket. I don't like the platform of this throw. I don't like the platform of this. I just don't like how this one look. And me personally, like I told you, at this point right here, we got the linebacker off balance. Let's hit Q coming out of here. If we're going to check down Charlie, let's hit Q come out of there. If we're going to check down Charlie at this point, I would prefer to get the guy that has a chance to run. Decent play will take a couple yards. Not going to harp on it. Not going to overbloviate. Not going to overmake it negative. Whatever. Come out 2x2 again. Motion in. Can anybody say motion? Did we see a lot of motion last year? No. We've already seen more motion in this film right here than probably we saw all last year. Okay, we got a little bit of a blitz now. Perfect time to step up in this pocket and deliver a strike. And is this where my boy from Canton McKinley dropped the dime? Oh, man. Shouts out to Harold Fannin. We still love you, man. Fofo Bulldog, Canton McKinley. But, brother, this one made me mad. What is this? And I would love to hit him in stride on this. We had perfect time to be able to step up in the pocket. Let's look at this. We had the availability, bam, right now to start working up in the pocket. Let's start moving up in the pocket and hit this guy in stride, because where we're going to go is exactly where he should go with the ball. Great read from Deshaun Watson. You could have threw this down here because you got one-on-one. If you wanted to be ballsy, you could have took a shot. I'm sure I know a quarterback that probably would have taken a shot. But here, you have a supposed to be for sure certain option, and I would love to see you hit this guy in stride. And I would love to see Harold Fannin catch the damn ball regardless. Let's look at our pocket. Let's look at our pocket. See if we can see the pressure. Okay, let's automatically look. Let's talk about our offensive line for a second. Nobody likes to talk about this part because it's boring. All right, we got to figure out what's going on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders at the line of scrimmage. They possibly might not all come, but if they do all come, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen. You know what that means? We need to get a chip, something. We have to bring in somebody in, as far as allocating some additional protection to help us out in this situation here, in case they do bring all of those 6 defenders on the blitz. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Do they blitz? Okay, great motion in to get Harold Fannin inside. We identified that it's man coverage at this point. I almost want to take that shot. knowing that this is cover 0, right? With this motion in, let's see. Right now, okay, this could be a phantom blitz look. Football people, with this motion in, and I now understand when this guy moves in with Harold Fanning like this, in my mind, I'm thinking, man. I'm already immediately thinking, man, now he just moved in with Harold Fanning. If that's the case, then that means our outside options, our wide receivers that we paid a big bucks to be out on the outside against number 2s, I want to give them a shot to go make some money. I want to give them a shot to go make some money right here. Let's see what we do, though. Okay, good pickup from Sampson to come across and pick up that blitz. We see 22 slide across and pick up the blitz like that. Let's step up in the pocket now. We already saw him pick this up, right? Now, let's step up in here. Let's step up through this window, right? Step up through this window, and let's find ourselves some green grass or an option to hit. That's what I would love to see right here. That's what I want to see, personally. Let's keep cooking. Off-platform pass. Harold Fanning. We have to catch the rock, bro. Catch the rock. Hey, Harold Fanning is a dog, and we understand that. Shouts out to Camp McKinley. We understand that Harold Fanning is a dog. But we got to call a spade a spade. Catch the rock. Field goal attempt. We'll come out. We'll get a little bit of the defense, man. We'll get through the second team defense coming out because I don't think they even played another series as far as the starters. We'll see what happened, though. Come on, man. Kick the field goal. Boop! Great kick. Shouts out. Great kick. It looked like a run. It got stuffed. Not even worried about it. We'll catch it on this angle right here. Boom. Okay, obviously, now we get to the 2 defense. This is our second team defense here. You don't see Quincy Williams. Obviously, we're cooking now. This is where we start to get Swiss cheese, too. Run. Run. 58. I'm seeing run immediately. Low hats. What I mean by low hats, we see everybody pushing upfield on the offensive line. 58, downhill immediately where we should be. 42, he looked like he's flowing in the right direction. Great job. Good play. Backside in, great play. I like that. Okay, we come out again. Same thing. Toss, down low. Let's get over the top. I would like to see him fight over the block. Who is that? 43? I would like to see him fight over the top of this. Either 42 or 43. I would like to see him fight over the top of this. Boom. Our front side backer, which at this point is 42. Dog, we got to turn this back. Our end, for one, the end. Where's the contain? Contain, please. We should be upfield, turning this back in to everybody else. We can't allow this to just stretch way outside. Keep cooking. Gotta keep the contain. 42, way to fly over the top. Now here, what I would like you to do is instead of... He's in your way to the money. Instead of ducking underneath here, he's already off balance. Man, run through him. Either you gonna run through him and somebody else got to make the play, or you gonna run through him and make the play yourself. Let's not pea-foot around with him. Feel what I'm saying? You did all that to go inside, and he wasn't even trying to block you like that. Ultimately, good play, man. We're gonna make it stop. Let's see if we can get him off the field here. From the D-line right now, we're not seeing anybody with any pass rush moves. Absolutely zero pass. Look at the pass rush moves. Let's watch these guys. Absolutely minimal pass rush. That's terrible coverage too. I can't lie, that's terrible coverage. I'm trying to figure out whether they're in man or 3. They're in man, and that's not good coverage. Hey, I know we had to get some work in, but during the season, I'll be daggone if we see Gage back here. KC got to be back on every punt. KC has got to be back. I'm so tired of watching Gage almost drop punts. He's been doing that since last year. All right, Deshaun Watson coming out. 3rd drive, folks. We got 2x2. We got 2 tight ends. 2 receivers down low. 1 receiver up top. Let's cook. Motion over. Once again, I love the motion from Coach Monken. We've already seen more motion once again than we've seen all year, last year. Little play action. This is a screen. Okay. I mean, what? We got to get a block. We got to get a block. Somebody touch something. Why are we... Listen, man. First opposite color you see, we need to be hitting. You right here, sir, should be smoking him. This dude right here should be, bruh, back of his head should be sliding across turf right now. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? You, and you. Touch somebody. Let's see if somebody wants to touch somebody. Just put your hands on something. Whiff. A whiff. And another whiff. And he whiffed so bad. Oh, my goodness. Look. Buddy whiffed so bad, he tried to play it off and just keep running up to the next level. Look at Buddy. He whiffed so bad, he trying to get up to the next level. What? Bro, touch something. There's no way he should weave between 3 linemen untouched. I'm cussing something out in the O-line room right now. I am cussing something out in the O-line room right now. This is atrocious. Look at this. We got 3 people in prime position. Somebody do something. We got Kung Fu Panda right here. Look at Kung Fu Panda. Hiya. Look at his arm. Hiya. Look at Kung Fu Panda. Sticking his arm out. What? Go get some money, Spencer. I know he was supposed to get him, but go get some money, Spencer. Are we serious? Can't happen. You can't have it, man. All right. Look like we're in a similar look here. Looks like this is going to be 3x1. We got a tight end at the top of the screen moving out. Motion. See what we can see. Protection. Protection is good. Protection is good. Okay, so let's talk about what we see right here. Ball is coming out, obviously. if we really wanna, push the football, we could hit this window right here. I mean, I think an NFL quarterback is hitting this window right here. A real deal NFL quarterback is probably hitting this window right here. Okay, you got a man open here as well. Here, you actually got 3 choices. So you got 3 things open. You had good protection. Let's see what happens on the results. We picked the tightest window throw out of all of them. Okay, shouts out to you. Pass and the completion. We'll take it. That's a quick decision. You made your decision. I can live with it. You made your decision quickly. You didn't hesitate. You took what you had. I'm not going to lie. I honestly think a dog of a quarterback is freaking ear holing it right behind this linebacker, dog, ripping it. Just what Tom Brady catchphrase is? Rip the seam. He's probably ripping it right here behind this dude, right in this window. What you call throwing a guy open. Okay, whatever. You made the decision you made. It's a completion. Even though we had, I mean, just by this, look at who you got out here. You got a guy right here too. You look like he had a little bit more space to operate. Either way, it's a completion. We're not harping on it. Good work, good catch, KC Concepcion. I like to see it. Okay, what are we coming out in? A little heavy package. Now we're starting to see more condensed packages. More condensed packaging. Motion in. Absolutely terrible on the penetration. Why are they so far back in the backfield already? You're not going to be able to do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. Let's see what happens here. Motion back in. Freeze! Okay, look. Let's take a look at where the line of scrimmage is right now. By the time Quinshawn, no, this is not even Quinshawn. By the time Dylan Sampson, gets the ball, we have people already 2 yards back in the backfield. Can't happen. Where do you expect him to go? There's nowhere for him to go there. Tush push. Whatever. He's healthy. I like it. Keep the drive going. Keep cooking. Keep the drive going. Keep cooking. Keep the drive going and keep cooking. Uh-oh. Is that a little pre-snap issue? I don't know. Let's keep working. All right, 2x2. Motion them in. This is looking like zone to me. This is looking like zone to me. Delay of game. Pre-snap penalty. Delay of game. 10-year veteran. Preseason. Granted, you do have young guys in the huddle. You got a lot of rookies in the huddle. KC Concepcion, Denzel Boston, all of these guys. Okay, it is what it is. Let's operate cleaner. A lot has been made about the operation of one Shedeur Sanders, and this is not clean operation. So, we want to harp on Shedeur Sanders' operation. This has to be harped on as far as clean operation. This is not good. All right, we're back out here in it. Run. More of the same with the run game. Oh boy, got rolled up on. That didn't look pretty. So look at our center. 67 is getting manhandled right now. 67 just got dog walked. 67 just got dog walked. All right, let's come out. Let's see what's going on. Motion over. Motion to 2x2. This is looking like zone. Nobody even stepped. Okay, we noticed nobody even stepped over the KC yet. Nobody has even stepped over. So we had a motion, right? And nobody has even honored him off of the motion. What does that tell you? When we talk about quarterback play as far as knowing man versus zone, to me, nobody steps over to him. That feels like everybody's comfortable in their zone. If it's man coverage, somebody got to honor a man. This is what we've seen from Sampson last year. When this dude gets in space, you get a little bit of burst. All you got to do is give him a block. He actually gets a little bit of a block this time, and you see what can happen. Let's see. We actually touched the first opposite color in space this time. We actually touched somebody in space. And look what our playmaker can do because of it. Thank you. When we touch somebody in space in the screen game, that's what happens. All right, coming back out, man. 2x2. We just motioned into a condensed version. Play action. Holy smokes. Maybe this isn't as open as it looked. This looks open. This looks open. Hell, I might even throw this out here and give him a chance to work. This is open. Absolutely. This is open. To me in the NFL, that is wide open. You put that ball right here, that's open. We had two or three good ones. Don't downplay him. Where are we going? Was the pocket dirty? Let's look at the pocket, man. Let's look at the pocket. Let's look at the... Okay, right here. Boom. Let's talk about it. Okay. And he seems to be coming around the edge, running the circle. Step up. Just step up in the gap and find someone. Step up right here. And then we can find someone here. Step up in the gap. Okay, boom. We step up. Just settle our feet. Why are we so... No. Why are we so gun-ho to get out of there? Brethren, you still got room. All you got to do is step up and set your feet. Step up and set your feet. We could probably find an option if we do so. Instead, we run into a sack. So when these people come out and act like this guy was lighting it up, we're watching film. You can decipher tomorrow when we listen to the fan and everybody else is going to come out and give us all of these points on Deshaun Watson's exceptional play and how he looked in control and all of that. We've watched the film. Motion over, out of an empty set. Now we got a back in. Run. Decent work. It's a draw play. This is a draw. This is nothing less than a draw. Hey, throw a like in here, man. If you guys are rocking with the all 22 film breakdowns and you would like to see this all season, man, please throw a like in here, man. Go ahead and throw a like in here. We can do this for every game if you guys like it, man. Every Browns game we can go through here and we can watch this, man. I thought about making it members only, but I want to make it for the public, man. We're going to go ahead and get to it. I want everybody to see this, man. This is the information that everybody needs to see. Browns fans, NFL fans, when you watch your team, this is what you need to do. That was a quick decision. Let's see it from the back end. Let's see it from the back end. It seemed like a quick decision. Let's check the pocket out as well. Bang. When Deshaun Watson makes a clean, smooth decision, it looks good. 1, 2, 3, back foot, out of there. We haven't seen too many plays like this. We've only seen about 3 or 4 plays like this. But when it looks like this, it looks good. Decent ball. Hey, Ron, what's his name? Rowanarski. Listen, brother, if you want me to do Bears content, just say that. If you want to watch all 22 for the Bears, you want me to break down some Caleb Williams film and things like that, just say that, man. Throw a super chat or something here. We might cook on that, man. I know I do a lot of Browns stuff. I'm a Browns fan. But we can cook that. Just let me know. You be in here talking about your Bears all day. Nobody even paying you attention. You just spamming Bears content. Oh, man. See what we got. Well, I will say is our special teams seem better. Special teams did seem better. Preseason, but the special teams on the Browns end seem better. Defense, let's see what we're talking about. This is where they start cutting us up. That can't happen. But this is where you get the 2s and 3s in and it starts to get bad. All right, we're looking from this angle. First, let's examine the rush. The line of scrimmage has not changed whatsoever. Linebackers, we're all sucked in. Nobody has gotten upfield, linebackers. Our linebackers, are we not seeing? So, okay, as a linebacker, let me explain to you guys. As a linebacker, what we should be reading is we should be reading from tackle in. You know why? Tackle is going to give you your best run pass read out of everybody. Your tackle is going to give you the absolutely best run pass read. This is obviously a high hat pass. Why are we all looking at the tailback still? My guy is already in his rollout and we're all still stuck in mud. 1, 2, 3, stuck in mud. Push our zones. Push back. Push our zones. What are we doing? This is the NFL. We got to be faster than this. Now we all getting back. Okay, fine and dandy. But if we would have pushed our zone, especially as the Mike backer, this would have been a tighter window throw. We're obviously not in man coverage. Nasty work. I just want you to examine the rush again. Let's look at the rush. Are we getting a rush? No rush. Good coverage on the back end. Absolutely no rush up front. Good coverage on the back end. Absolutely no rush up front. And they literally are in the exact same coverage they were in last time. It looks like nothing less than a cover 3. Nothing less. They're lining up in cover 3 and playing cover 3. Simple as that. Good play from 59 there. They're in the spread. Got a tailback and 1 receiver up top. 3 down low. Let's examine our rush here. Where are you going? That's a quick way to get cut. Watch the ball. Watch the ball. Gotta have eyes on the rock at all times. I like the coverage there for Miles Harden. I believe that was Miles Harden. Blanketed. I like that. That's good coverage. All right, man. We're ready to come back out on offense. I think at this point we're about to start getting into that second quarter work. That 2-minute drill is coming up, so we're going to see how that 2-minute looks too. Come on, man. Snap the rock. Let us get out of here. Let us get out of here. All right. We are back out here. Spread. You got 2 up top, 2 down low. Wing or a tight end. Motion underneath. Wowzers. It's a great catch. A great catch right here. What do we see from Deshaun Watson? What did I tell you about when he gets that back foot? When he's smooth off of his drop and is basically essentially hitting that first read, it looks good. 1, 2, 3, back foot, out. Ball a little bit behind, but we'll take that. That's a completion. Shouts out to Bond. Let's take a look at it from this angle here. Let's look at the pocket. Oh, my goodness. The center got smoked. That happened too fast. Yeah, he got killed. Pressure in the face. Good pass. We can call it what it is. That's a good pass. All right, you got 2 receivers down low. That's featuring the tight end. Oh, boy, actually, you got 2 tight ends down low and a receiver. So you got trips down low featuring 2 tight ends. Like run to me. That's a good run. I would like to see him break that tackle or make somebody miss, make one miss. I would like to see that, but that's a good run ultimately. Not a bad blocking set from the offensive line on that one. We're not going to get on them too much. 2x2, we got motion coming across. Jet sweep. Now, how many times have we seen that motion come across? That's what we like to see from Coach Monken, man. Oh, JB Too Smooth, what's going on? I see you with a super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Once again, man, that's too kind, JB Too Smooth. Thank you, sir. Watson isn't ideal for a young rebuilding team. He thrives in a clean pocket and needs veteran pieces around him to succeed. From what I'm seeing, he doesn't work well in uncertainty, lacks creativity. Preach. Preach. Absolutely. Right now, you know, when things get murky as far as in the pocket, and really they don't even have to get too murky for him to feel a phantom rush, that's when it gets scary. And I talked about the fact of when he starts to roll out or maneuver in the pocket, it almost turns into a sense of panic. He's going to throw the ball into chaos. Something is bound to happen, or he's going to run himself into a sack, and we've already seen that happen. So when the pressure starts to come and things start to break down, we see the old Deshaun Watson that we've seen for the last 6 years. Once again, when he can hit that very first read or maybe that second read and it's off of a 3-step drop, 5-step drop, he can hit that back foot and it's clean, it looks decent. But you should expect that from a 10-year veteran. Shouts out to JB Too Smooth. That's a clean, fresh analysis you got there, man. And that's honestly exactly what it is. And lacking creativity, I don't think he has the creativity in his bag anymore. He used to have creativity in his bag. Now, no, sir. Once again, I appreciate you, JB. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Blocking scheme is decent. I would like to see who is that on the outside. Malachi Corley actually hooked that block a little bit better, but hey, Decent. Run. Decent run. Not a great run, not a bad run. Decent run. The blocking is good. Blocking is good. So that's a good run. That's about what you can expect from there. Are we seeing safety with the calls? Is that another 3-4 runs in a row? Look at the penetration. You cannot have that. When the tailback gets the ball, if he immediately has to make two people miss, you're never going to be successful, especially not at this level. All right, are we actually going to get a pass here? All right, let's see. We got 2x2, tailback up top. Motion in. Look at the pocket. Good pocket. We could step up here instead of just standing there. Why don't, like at this point right here, right? Let's feel the rush. Hell, it's to our throwing arm. We can see the rush. Step up. Step up. Just step up. Step up. Right in the pocket there. Just step up there. I feel like that might help us a little bit in this scenario if we step up. When we do step up, we're immensely late. Strip sack. Pocket awareness. Now, right tackle, does he have to play better? Yeah. But at this point, we already seen him, already booted back up into us. We should have been just casually stepping up. Casually stepping up. Hell, if you want to run and escape, get out of there. We should just step up. Strip sack. I'm not going to lie, in a scenario like that, boy, the offense is going to have to get the ball back. I'm trying to scoop and score. If the rock is on the ground, I am picking it up and going. Killer out of the play action right here. Their right tackle did an absolutely great job of sprinting down the line and giving a crazy run look. Because if I see this, I'm thinking run. Watch this guy here. If I see this as a linebacker, I'm thinking run too. Boy, that's a hell of a read. A hell of a look. Look at him. Sprinting down the line. That gives you the illusion of run immediately. You see a big man take off moving like that, you're thinking run. Got to pay attention to the tight end crossing your face. Good play. Good design from the Bears here. Good penetration from the defense. Good play in the run game. I like the three techniques working there. I like how the linebacker comes downhill. 50, what is that, 59? I love how he came downhill on that one. Just cooked. Absolutely cooked. See what happens here. As a backer, when you see this pull right here, this Mike backer needs to be pushing to this gap. This pull tells you need to be pushing to this. You can't try and shoot the backside gap. This is called shooting the backside gap. If this backer runs down underneath of this pulling guard, that's shooting the backside gap. You have to be immensely fast. If you're going to shoot the backside gap, you have to make the play. If you don't make the play, you're dead wrong. And even if you make the play, you were dead wrong. You're just going to get away with it because you made the play. You got to be elite to get away with that. We're shooting the backside, and then we hesitate and stop and try and get back over. By the time we try and get back over, now we're caught in the wash. Nobody home. 43, I need you to do better. I need you to... Is this how they teach you to tackle? Anybody that's played football, show of hands. Is this what they do? This what they tell you to do? I mean, hell, to make it to the NFL and this is your tackling attempt, this is your tackling form, gee, maybe Christmas. That's a piss poor attempt of a tackle. You wanted no smoke. You wanted no piece of that action. Okay, somebody tell me, is this EMW right here, whoever this is, I want to know what he's reading. I want to know what this young man right here is reading. Sir, what are we looking at? I'm going to leave the money sign right here because I want to see if he moves. What are we doing? If you're not blitzing, what do you have? Okay, if you're blitzing, first off, you're late as I don't know what. You're late as hell if you're blitzing. Obviously, you weren't blitzing, so you have zone. The quarterback is rolling. You have your eyes so far in the backfield, you don't even notice the guy running right past you? Can we get a hand on him or something? Shove him off to the safety? What the heck is that? I mean, bro, read your keys. Now we're going to try and back up. Oh, you know what? He just ran a crossing route and caught a tub. You know why? We could have slowed him down. We could have got hands on. This starts at the beginning of the play. This starts at the beginning of the play. If we get hands on, bro, he could have made the play. Look, nobody touching, just scot-free to the paint. Touch paint. Crazy. Shout out JB Too Smooth, man. See, I think Monk is going to use a lot of screens and sweeps to create a run game. The line doesn't have a push up front but can pass protect decently. Could be a solid move. Absolutely. I mean, you have to create a run game. If you can't just openly dominate, you have to create a run game. Coach Monken seems to be a polished enough coach to be able to do so. Seems to be polished enough to be able to do so. If Shedeur Sanders is the QB, it's going to be great when he gets behind the starting O-line. Well, we'll get to see next week. And it's important for Shedeur to answer strongly next week. It's pivotal for Shedeur to answer strongly next week. Who going to the game? Should we pop out? Should we pop out to the game? Should we pop out to that preseason game, y'all? All right, I formation. Been seeing a lot of safe play calls. We're back to another run, first down. The playbook has not been extravagant for Deshaun Watson. This run is kind of stinky too. We're dialing it up. Let's see what's going on. The penetration from number 90. I mean, you can't have it. You can't have this. What is this? He's on Deshaun's back as he's handing this off. I mean, hell, just run right and make a play. Golly, that's the easiest play you'll ever make in the NFL. That's crazy. Motioning over the trips. Get a pass. Let's take a look at the pocket. Clean. Clean pocket. Not seeing too much rush. Nothing really in your face yet. See an option here. Bang. See an option here. Bang. Maybe if we give it a little bit of time, this guy seems like he's coming downhill. This might clear behind it. Bang. I don't know. Let's let it play out and see. Nope. He sat back. Right now, the ball should be out. Ball should be out. We should be going right here. Simple. This is an easy play, easy pickup. No, your eyes didn't deceive you. Your eyes did not deceive you. Check the rush. I haven't said it in a while, but dude been doing this ticket all day. Shouts out to your rookie left tackle. I don't care that it's against twos. This guy is doing a ticket. Shouts out to him. Look at that. Great protection. Come get a little help from the guard. Oh, my goodness. Hey, I love the O-line play. Forget the stinky work from the QB. Look at this. Look at the help from 67. Come dump 92 on his head. They take him to the park. Take him out the club. Get out of my bar. You are no longer welcome in this establishment. Look at this. Get out the bar. You're not welcome. Boy, tell me you ain't seen bouncers do this on a Friday night. All right, sir, you had too many. Time to go. You've had too many. Time to go. Now, we've talked about that. Let's get back to our boy here. Let's look at this pass. What are we... It look like me on the Call of Duty lagging trying to get my loadout. What are we hitching for? Let it go. One hitch. Hitch. Bad play, bad pass. Hey, I don't think that has anything to do with the shoulder. I think that has to do with mentally. We're just not seeing the field clearly. We're hesitating. We got 3 down low. Okay, this time we actually got some pressure. Can we step up and make something happen? No! Don't throw it now! You're still on your feet! Don't throw it now! Look at... Okay. Hey, everybody. I just want you to take a quick look at this. All he has to do is stay on his feet and not throw this pass right here. Money ball. Hey. Am I crazy? No, I'm not crazy. I'm absolutely not crazy. All he has to do is stay on his feet, reset, and deliver a strike. We're cooking. Is that guy not beat? One-on-one coverage with a playmaker up top. Top of the screen. This guy is beat by 1.5 yards right now, and there's going to be even more separation. Throw it up and let your guy see what he can do. You eluded the rush perfectly, but what we did is we got scared and had to dump it off. There's nobody else there, Deshaun. You eluded the rush. Step up, stay on your feet, and deliver the freaking ball. None. In his long ball, no, I don't think he has confidence in throwing anything right now. I mean, he's throwing it. Now look at this. We eluded it. Stay on our feet instead of throwing that right now. Stay on our feet and reset. You didn't even fall. You could have stayed on your feet and reset that. Either way, a dump off will take it. Punt. Drive killer. He was antsy in the pocket when he was in Houston. The difference is he had legs to turn to. Yeah, absolutely. The legs actually worked then. Great coverage from the punt team. Special teams has been a factor, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys. If you're in here, hit the like button, man. Everybody doesn't get to watch this film, man. Doesn't get to watch this content. And a lot of people are going to charge you for this, man. This is a good game. We in here, man. It doesn't charge. You don't have to pay anything, I should say, to hit the like button, subscribe, engage in the chat. We appreciate everybody being up in here. Let's go ahead and dial up this defense as they come out. Looks like we're bringing a little bit of pressure, motion over. Looks like we're in man this time. Good play. Finally, the truth says he's really throwing it to the closest person to him and taking the safest option every pass. What did I tell you in my analysis before we even started watching the film? I told you guys he was very accurate in the short and intermediate game. He was taking all of the safe passes. On the short and intermediate, the timing was okay. He was taking his safe options. Good ball. We got a tackle there. 11, we just got a tackle. Can't over pursue. I know you get a little antsy. I've over pursued plenty of time. Rush still doesn't get home. That's got to be a catch. It's really not the greatest coverage. Let's evaluate the rush here. Nothing going. Nothing going. He's got to catch that. The DB is beat. He's got to catch that. That's a drop. That there is a drop. And that was a great grab from him. That would have been a pick if he didn't grab that. JB too smooth. To be honest, Watson did what I said he was going to do. Showed that he's currently a solid backup, which is perfect for AB possibly getting a trade. Might be why they built the game plan for him this way. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you want to expose your guy. He's on your team. At the end of the day, he's your guy, man. You don't want to expose him. You don't want to put him out here and make him just look absolutely terrible. So, no, you don't want to set him up for failure. And I told you want to soften the landing. And I think you're exactly right when talking about a solid backup role, maybe potentially for a trade. And even it doesn't even have to be a trade. It could potentially just be after the season. Just softening the landing for him to have another opportunity in the league. Like you said, as a backup, whatever the case may be. But, just kind of softening his landing for wherever. Run game is good. Our run game is good. When we get into the pass, though, that's it's pretty bad there. That is easy work. I mean, we're going to cut that off every time. As far as from the defense, I like seeing how the linebackers are flowing, right? The linebackers are moving at a great pace. Across, look at 42. Getting downhill. Great play. Great play, 42. I'll take that. We got to work on the pass game. Run game, these boys looking stout. Pass game, we don't get a rush at all. And the coverage is minimal. EMW, I need you to come up and make that play, baby. Is that you? Nope, that's 41. 41 did not have. Listen, Edmonds did not have himself a good day. I hope that Edmonds can come out and show up in this next game and kind of redeem himself, because he did not have a good showing, especially after having such a strong camp. He had a really good camp. Saturday was not a great look for 41. That's a solid run right there. You can't have that. Look like somebody might have got washed down. Let's see what happened here. Well, 90's just, what are you doing? 90 90 created the play. That's just a stupid play. Let's watch number 90 here. I don't know if he's supposed to crash in here or not. Maybe he's supposed to crash in. You're the only defensive end standing up right now. I don't think you're supposed to be doing this. And then watch what he causes to happen. Look, he comes in. Not only does he wash them down, he washes his own guy down. Creating nothing less than a hole. Creating nothing less than a hole. Miss Leanne says, someone said EMW didn't play well. Do you agree with that? Yes, he did not play well. I did not see him flash, not once. He played. Oh, Freedom, he played. He just did not flash. He's on the field right now, more than likely. He's just not doing nothing. Look, yeah, there he is. We just saw 28. You can find your local 28 on the field. We just got to see him flash, man. Look. Here you go, buddy, right here. EMW. Right here. It's a good tackle. Good hit. Boy, they laid him with. Hey, I know he was feeling it. Oh, my goodness, I know he was feeling that. Whoa, my gosh. They call a flag on that? I'll take it. About the meanest rush we had all day. Great work. Woo! Snatch him up. That's that weight room. Nah, EMW is 28. Ross is 20, yeah. Great read and react here. Sit in the zone. This is nothing less than just sitting in the zone and reading the quarterback. Look at him. He's sitting back here. He's not even there yet to make the play, per se. Right now, you see him already floating. Ball's coming out. He's moving down. This is a great play. Absolutely a great play. Cut right underneath. Boop. Mookies. Give me them. Thank you. Great play by that guy right there. Great play. Is that Coach Jr.? I think that was Coach Jr. All right. Deshaun Watson back out here. Let's see what he's doing. Let's look at the pocket. If we want to check down, we should already have this out. If we want to check down, look at the space. A blocker in front. This should already be out of here. Instead, we run into a sack. Let's look at this. Open. Hey, we see the rush coming. Turn, dump it to the tailback. Or, hey, the guy right in front of you could set him up for a hospital pass. You already did it once today. But let's get rid of the rock. Let's get rid of the rock. Look, get rid of the rock. Pocket field, man. I don't know if Ross played. Honestly, I don't even think Ross played. If he did, he was out there getting Swiss cheese too, Freedom. Your left guard just gets whooped here. If we're dumping everything off, just dump it off. Either way, sack. Oh, yeah, we talked about that deer in headlights. Shouts out JB Too Smooth. We talked about it. Running it back. 2x2. Hey. I think we got an option. Right now. Bang, bang. Get it out of there. We got time. There's time to get this ball out. Football should be out right here. What are we doing? Playing with the rush. Now, we are on the move. Open man! My goodness. Okay, look. Y'all think I'm crazy? No, I'm not crazy. We're moving. Look. Open man. Look. Open man. Open man here. Open man here. Hit him. Hit him. Open man here. Open man here. Hit them. We already evaded a clean pocket. We run out of bounds. You're looking at Bond right now. Top of the screen. Let it out. Let it out. Look at him. Right here. Open. There's nobody here. Open. Throw the rock. Throw the rock. And then you're going to set yourself up to take an unnecessary hit that you really don't need to be taking. Throw the ball. Next play. They bring a rush. Okay. Right now, you say a lot of stuff is covered. We want to escape. Hell, look like we got a lot of space to go this way. Let's escape this way. We always want to escape. Let's escape this way. This time the rush gets home. What are we doing? We run any other time, don't we? Now tell me where this pass is going. At the beginning, if you were here, hit the like button. I told you guys when he starts moving around and he tries to throw it across the middle, it's absolutely just throwing it up there. This is absolutely just throwing it up there. Let's watch. Let's see. Where's that pass going? But in the trouble. Should have been picked off. If that's picked off, we're having a different conversation today. If that's picked off, we're having a different conversation. I just want you to know that. Clean pocket. Let's see if we have any options here. Hey. Hey, guys. Let's look at this guy. See him right here? Coming right here. Boom. We can hit that right now. Okay, we throw it to 23. Whatever. Didn't even make, I don't know, is that a drop? Drop? Probably. He wasn't even supposed to get the ball anyway, so. Well, the ball was behind him a little bit, but he's got to catch the rock. All in all, bad play. Bad drive. And I believe that was the 2-minute drive right there. If I'm not mistaken, that's your 2-minute opportunity before halftime. Coach Munkin said he wanted to see these guys in a 2-minute drill. Well, there was your 2-minute drill. Yo, he gonna throw a lot of picks, bro. I'm telling you, I can see it from this film study. Dude is a terrible back there. I'm not BSing. He's simply not processing fast enough. No, absolutely not. I mean, that's a spot-on analysis. Way to fight through the traffic. That's a great way to fight through the traffic. That setup screen right there was dialed up to hit for way more than this. Let's look at the defense. Let's look at our backers. They Ole. They let him go. Look at 42. This is one thing I'll say. Now, 42, great read. I don't know where you're going. I guess you're honoring this crosser here. This guy, 42, right here. Look at him. Already scraping over the top. Already scraping over the top. Luna, leave the cat alone. Great job by 59 as well. He made the play, but 42 was scraping over the top. Great recognition from him as well. There's no way this should ever be that open. Way to come up and tackle. Okay, we talk about confusion at the start of the snap, and we talked about this a little bit earlier. Here goes EMW right here. Seemed to be some confusion. We don't know who's supposed to be over there. We don't know who's supposed to be over there. Where does the ball go? Right in that area that EMW was pointing to. Got to get some continuity on the back end. Got to get right on the back end. Have to. Good ball, good catch. Well, it's wild to say, finally, the truth that the Chicago quarterback right now is showing more poise in the pocket. That's wild to say. Can't say that it's false. Cannot say that it's false. Coming up, we're going to have Shedeur Sanders, man, coming out. So we'll get to all of his throws as well. We'll be looking at that. You know, the second team defense right now, what we're just kind of looking at is the depth, lack of rush, lack of coverage. I mean, there's not even too much to analyze. These guys just aren't doing the ticket. They're just not in position, not ready to go. In the run game, they're stout. The pass game with the 2s, 3s, and 4s is absolutely terrible for our defense. Look at the quarterback just scampering around, doing what he wants to do. All goes back to the rush. Lack of discipline in the pass rush lanes. Look at this. A one-on-one should never stop you from getting money. Look at this dude. Is that young Fano? Eating dirt? Get up! One-on-ones can't stop you at this level. Terrible coverage. And no, I haven't seen Ross. I don't think Ross is out there. I actually saw number 11, Avery, more than I saw Ross. Now, is that due to an injury or something going on with Ross? I have no clue. Or maybe they just feel like Ross is going to be in the lineup, so they didn't put him out there that much. I don't know. Woo! That was a nice play. Nice hit, nice play. Motion across. In this 2 minute, I think they're just probably sitting back in at cover 3 is what it seems like. Cover 3, cover 4 type of coverages. Good sack. Good pressure by 90. Michael Law says, why do you continue to emphasize the negatives? Stop. You're doing their work. Come on. They highlight negatives 100% of the time. They are laughing at you. This is controlling the narrative. Breaking down the film? We just calling a spade, man. I don't know. I mean, how am I breaking down the negative? A bad play is a bad play, brother. This is football time. This has nothing to do with it. This has nothing to do with narratives. This right here is a narrative-free zone. When we get the film like this is a narrative-free zone. Let's go ahead and fast forward through a little bit of this. We know what's cracking, man. We want to go ahead and get to the. Let's go ahead and get to the. You guys let me know, man. Am I propagating a negative narrative with this film? All right, man. Shedeur Sanders about to come out. Shedeur Sanders coming out. Let's go ahead and take a look at Shedeur's film and go ahead and break him down. Okay. Shedeur Sanders, first play. Similar type of formations. Now, I want you to think back, though. Deshaun Watson's first 3 plays were what? 3 straight runs. We spammed the run for Deshaun Watson 3 straight times. Let's see if we see any differences in play calling. First play, motion out, play action, and we're working. And I'll tell you, this play action was so good on the live cut, the live TV cut, he pumped the cameraman out. We didn't even get to see this pass live. Strike. Somebody tell me how far Deshaun Watson's furthest pass was. I'll give you a couple seconds in the chat. Deshaun Watson's furthest pass was 12 to 15 yards. I'll go ahead and answer for you. This just equaled Deshaun Watson's furthest pass, his first pass of the game. I thought this was a good play, in rhythm. Now, we talked a lot, and I gave Deshaun Watson his credit for on those drops when he was hitting his back foot on the 3rd or 5th step, whatever it was. Most of the times it was the 3rd step. Let's see what's going on here. Play action, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, ball is coming out. Great placement, great ball. First one. Now, we talk about play calling. It seemed like Deshaun Watson was kind of catered to in this play calling. We come out 3 straight runs, a lot of easy stuff, a lot of safe packages, a lot of safe things, not too many pushing the ball down the field type of plays. See if we see some difference there. Second play, Shedeur Sanders. We're coming out. We got 3 to the top with a tight end, and it's kind of a bunch formation, all on the hash. Muff, snap. Cannot have it, and I always put these on the quarterback. Don't care. People try to put it on the center. I always put these on the quarterback. I know we want to cook. I know we're probably thinking about how we have this guy right here. Look at this. We're probably thinking about how we know we got this dude probably coming on something crazy. We have to secure the ball first. Can't have this. Can't have it. Cannot have it. See if we can take a look at the exchange. That's on Shedeur. That's on my boy. That's on my boy. All right, third play. Let's come out. We got 2 up top. 2 down low, motion in from the tight end. We got rush coming. We got a rush coming. Good pickup, looks like, from the tailback. Looks like we're going to make a strike. Right now, what I would say is, let's take a look at this. Money. See him? Probably should be going right here. Based off the coverage, this is a man concept. There was nobody out here immediately for him. We probably should be going here. Ball batted. I believe he was going for Larvidan across the middle, which probably would have been open again as well, though. I'm not going to lie, because this safety is screaming downhill to honor this crosser. This coming here. We just got to get a better placement on the ball. Got to get the ball up. Got to release it faster. Got to do something to make sure it doesn't get batted. Right? JB Too Smooth, I appreciate you, man. You're too kind, man. There's a difference between metaphors and real raps. And we kicking game, man. We're not cat rapping right now. We kicking game. Shouts out to you, JB Too Smooth. I appreciate you being up in here. We got to figure out a way to finesse this ball to get out there. Different arm angle, whatever it is, because it seems like it's going to be a strike if we can dial it up. It seems like it's going to be a strike if we can dial this up. Let's see. Protection, decent. We're picking up the blitz. We're getting a little bit of rush, but you know what? We're getting the ball out. 69 at this point. We got to hold water. It's running back a little bit. Maybe if 69 doesn't get pushed back so far, this ball doesn't get batted. Let's look at 69. Why are we standing straight up right now? Can we get in a good position? I tell my 5 and 6 year olds we need to be in a ready to run position. This ain't ready to run. This ain't ready to do anything. Standing like this is how you get put on your butt. Whoa! Now we see him boop, 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 backing it up. Big girl, bag it up. We're going to bag it up. Come on. So we get it batted. So, that one I'm going to put on 69. Watching the rep, call a spade a spade. 2x2. Tight end at the bottom, engage Larvidan. We're getting another rush. I don't think Deshaun Watson was blitzed that much. We got Larvidan across the middle. Hey, I know we love to push the rock. I know we love to push the rock. Let's take this, though. Take this. Probably going to hit, bro. Is this the one where he hit Floria? I ain't going to lie, too. Let you do you, brother. And this is what we talk about. Deshaun Watson was for sure taking that safe pass. Just like I was trying to say, take the safe pass. That's wide open. This is what you have to love about two. A playmaker. Face in the rush. Takes the rush and delivers a strike. If you had an athlete out there, this is a tub. Hadn't you had an athlete out there, this is a tub. Instead, we got Luke Floria. Shouts out to Luke. But, I mean, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. So, once again, we talk about it. Honestly, I was about to say at the beginning of the clip, hit this. Hit this. But then you talk about being a gamer. What is Deshaun Watson doing in this situation? 1, 2, 3. Free rusher running right in his face. A free rusher running directly in his face. And instead of taking the easy out or trying to escape the pocket, what does our boy do? What does our boy do? Look at it. Takes a shot. Takes a shot. And absolutely, KC would have cribbed that. Had we had an athlete, this is a touchdown. If you have an athlete, that is a tub. He's getting his ankles taken. But instead, you got Luke Floria. Great ball. Great play from Shedeur Sanders, showing some of that gamesmanship and standing in a pocket tall. They don't tell you about that. Absolutely, that was a blitz, Miss Charmaine. They brought pressure up the middle. I do not like this play calling here. He's cooking. Let him keep working. I do not like the play calling here. Let's let him keep working. Run another play action or something. Let's let him keep working. Raw Havana, what's going on with you? Hey, shouts out to Crispus. I saw Crispus in the comments on one of the videos earlier too. All right, man. 3 by 1. You got 3 at the bottom in a bunch formation. Looks like we got 2 tight ends in the set. Gage Larvadan as well. Let's cook. Motion out by the tailback. Let's take a look at the pressure. We're getting a little bit of rush up the middle from 63. Shedeur looks like he's already set. Moving. Grooving. What do we talk about as far as with Deshaun Watson? Stepping up in the pocket. Pocket awareness. Sense of the rush. Is this not sense of the rush? Look at this. Notice this guy here. Let me adjust my feet. Boom. Set my feet back to throw. I don't have happy feet. I'm not escaping a clean pocket. There's no need for me to run because I'm deer in the headlights. Let me set up and throw a strike. Yeah. Should have. I think he should have threw it. I think he should have threw it. I don't think he trusted himself right here. Let's back him up a little bit. He should have threw this strike. Look, he has his feet set. We got somebody sitting down in the zone. Shedeur, trust yourself and hit this right here. Trust yourself and hit this right here. Hit this right here. Hey, we're not signing Cody Kessler. Did you see Bailey Zappi, the guy that they said they should have put in for Shedeur? Boy. Hey, shouts out to Atlanta. Did you see Coach Stefanski cooking up some straight dookie? I need you to hit that, Shedeur. I need you to hit that one. I need you to throw that one, Shedeur. I need you to throw that one. You were cooking. You had him. You were cooking. I love the pocket awareness. Now deliver the strike. You set your feet back and everything. Look at the rush. Acknowledge the rush. Step up in the pocket. Boom. Look, he's setting down in the zone. Let's deliver the ball now. Deliver the rock now. Right now. We've already eluded the rush. Bam. Let's get up in here. He was trying to get the loop on the corner route. Damn it. Hit this under right here, though. Hit this right here. He's already set down in the zone for you. That's a great job of that receiver sitting down in the zone and not pushing it too far. Hit it now. Same formation. 3 down low out of the bunch. Look at the rush. Clean pocket here. Now it's starting to evaporate a little bit. Hey, what are we going to do? We hit the dump off? What options do we have right now? Let's take a look at our options. This open? Not really. I guess not really, though. This open? Potentially. Is this open? Not yet. Swing it around. Hit him. Now look at this. Do you see the setting of the feet? We talk about development with Shedeur Sanders. Last year, I guarantee you would not have seen this level of footwork. You would have seen an off-balance, hilter-kilter looking kind of throw. Good ball. And I love the finish from 23. I love the finish from 23. Watch the flip of the hips, though. Notice the rush. Evade the rush. Step up in the pocket. We're off balance. I see somebody open. Flip. Watch this. Flip. Look at the footwork. Flip. Flip. That's clean. You weren't seeing that last year. That might be something small to some people. That's a good thing to me. That's a good sign to see that. Shedeur had happy feet last year. That's not happy feet. I don't like this play call. I want to see a play action here. I hate this play call. I absolutely hate this play call. Let him cook. Look at the penetration. The play is already dead. He's already in the backfield. Everybody's in the backfield. Linebacker flew right downhill. I mean, look at that. The play's dead before it started. I don't like that play call. We're gonna fast forward through this, man. We know what we talking about with this defense. We're gonna get to what everybody want to see, man. We're gonna get to what everybody want to see real quick. Two by two. Motion over from the tight end. Run. Once again, we got to get a better push. The penetration is insane. You can't have that. You can't win with that. You can't win with that. Absolutely cannot win with that. Okay, empty formation, motioning back in, the back into the backfield. You have 3 at the top of the screen, 3 receivers, that is. We're spread out this time. Okay, let's peep the protection. Decent protection so far. This is a good decision. Okay, you have 2 options here. He could have either took this one or this one. Either or, I'm okay with the decision. I'm not mad at it. That's designed to get to the tailback underneath on the little tailback angle route. Motioning back in, and then you get a little angle route. I believe that's because we're identifying the man coverage. Looks like it's man coverage with the backer. Nope, he's in the zone. We still got a nice little angle route. Get upfield. Get to it. Okay, this is the one play that you can say maybe they got out of the huddle a little bit late. Let's see if we get a delayed game like Deshaun Watson. Motion over. Luke Floria. We're in trips now to the top of the screen. We were in 2 by 2. We just motioned over the trips. Examine the protection. The pocket is getting pushed back a little bit right now, but we're making a quick throw, quick decision. I don't like this target because I particularly don't like Malachi Corley, and I don't like the route on this one. Let's watch Malachi Corley on this route and watch how he kind of drifts. Right now in his break, he should be snapping this down. You want to say I'm like nitpicking? We saw Denzel Boston run this exact same route, and it didn't look like this. But now when we break down, he should be coming back. Not as he's breaking down, still drifting forward and then coming back. That's what causes his pass to look late. Look at him, slipping out of his break, still drifting forward. Good coverage by the DB. Piss poor route for Malachi Corley. He's not the guy you want in that situation running that route. If we're going to run a hitch, that hitch needs to be sharp. We cannot slide 2 yards out of our break on a hitch. Good coverage from the DB there. 3 and out. Decent return on that. All right, see what we're in. 2x2. We got a double tight end set this time. Play action. They cut my bid off. Then they take me back to the top, man. Either way, that's where you're going to get the interception, man. He threw the interception after that point. There really wasn't too much more to break down. I'm sorry that my video just cut out like that. But nevertheless, man, it is what it is. We done broke down the film. We done broke down the tape. And when we talk about Shedeur Sanders and we talk about Deshaun Watson, as far as what they're doing right now, you can't tell me Deshaun Watson is ahead. Anybody that's clamoring and yelling Deshaun Watson is ahead because of the day that he had is a damn fool. They don't know football. Let's be real. Let's call a spade, man. There's no way you can watch the film and just tell me he's light years ahead. That's exactly why we have next week to see what Shedeur can do, man. So shouts out to Deshaun Watson. He didn't look terrible. Once again, I graded him out as a C. They both got C's in my book. But this competition is far from over, man. Absolutely far from over. You guys let me know in the comments what you think, man. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I got to work in the morning, man. So we're going to go ahead and shut things down, man. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. Everybody up in the chat. JB Too Smooth for the super chats, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I hope you guys like the breakdown, man. If you want to see more of the all 22 films throughout the season, go ahead and hit the like button, and we can make sure we do that, man. We'll make sure we do that. We'll definitely be getting this Bills game with all Shedeur's throws for this first half coming up this week. We'll be getting that. And we'll keep working, man. If you guys liked it, make sure you spam that like button, subscribe, all those good things, man. Run us up a little bit. Run us up a little bit. It's absolutely free for you to engage in the chat. Hit the like button and to tap the heart or whatever emoji you got it as up underneath there, man. Without that being said, man, without anything else being said, I should say, everybody have a good night, man. The weekend is over. Football is back. It's that time, man. Tell your family you love them, man. What about Dylan? Don't make me be that way. Shouts out to Dylan, man. Have a good night.